Greatest people on the planet have suffered the most. Suffering is not bad. I'm suggesting suffering is awesome. The ego runs from suffering because it's the death of the ego. But I believe pain, difficult times, failure, loss is purification and preparation for personal heroism.
God, I want to write a story full of leaping and running and jumping and serving and playing full out and falling and skinning my knees and scraping my face and hurting my heart. Because if that's the only way I can hurt and fall and scrape is to play full out, then I'll take the hurt.
Those obstacles that you will encounter, that's how you grow. That's how you become stronger. When you get into a tight spot and everything goes against you until it seems that you cannot hold on for a minute longer, never give up then, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn.
Because what I'm really afraid of and what you're really afraid of is getting to the end of your day, to the end of your life, and having something left to give.
You need to love pain. However, mentally, physically, love it. You need to love it. If not, stay where you are.
The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow. To grow, you must suffer. And I mean suffer. Your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything.
I outlasted the pain. I outlasted the pain. When I was sleeping in those abandoned buildings, I kept telling myself, one day you'll be a homeowner. Every time I walked into that abandoned building, I told myself that this might be your current circumstances, but this will not be how the story ends. All you have to do, E.T., is to survive today. Every single day when I woke up in that abandoned building, one day is going to be E.T.'s day, because that day can't come if I give up today. So every single day when I woke up, I kept telling myself, today might not be the day, but soon it will be my day, and I will recycle my pain.
When I'm hurt, I love it. I love that feeling because it's real. That's the most realest feeling that you could ever have, is being in pain, because everything else, happiness could be fake, crying could be fake, but pain, shit, that's real.
I'd rather have a skinned knee. I'd rather have a skinned chin. I'd rather be tired. I'd rather have a bunch of failures because I took the leap than a bunch of potential because I sat down.
I firmly believe that you need something that is brutal, is difficult, is hardship. It knocks you off center. It makes you feel bad, because in the process of rebuilding and clawing back from that, climbing up, then you can become something. But unless you've been tested, unless you've gone through the ringer, you've got no hope.
That's when you've got to fall forward, when life is kicking dirt in your face. Don't give up then. That's when most people turn back. Most people will tuck their tails between their legs and they will run in the opposite direction and say, that's all right, life, I don't want this. All right? No, no, no. If you've decided that this is what you want to do, you've got to become courageous to stand up within yourself, to face it and step forward.
If you're on your knees because your life is falling apart, what I've discovered, Jay, is stay in as long as possible. Because difficulty is growth in wolf's clothing.
I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life. I'm training for the time when I get that 2 o'clock in the morning call that my mom is dead or something happens tragic in life. I don't fall apart. I'm training my mind and my body and my spirit so it's all one, so I can handle what life is going to throw at me. Because the life I've lived, it throws a whole bunch at you. And if you're not physically and mentally prepared for that, you're just going to crumble and you're good for nobody.
Accept that it's going to be really hard and painful at times. And for me, I used to resist feeling frustrated, upset, angry, anxious, depressed, whatever it was within the context of what was happening in the business. And it made it so much harder because I was constantly fighting with reality. As soon as I just accepted and just kind of like I don't know, I have this like visual of myself just like bathing in the shit of it. It goes away so much faster that way.
Yeah. For most people, their relationship with the pain and the inconvenience is to avoid it.
Avoid as
so
much
if you
as
could
possible.
be, yeah, but if you could say to yourself, on the other side of this is this other self. And so whatever your pain is right now, relationships just ended, financially, something that's difficult for you to do, maybe you're trying to lose weight, whatever it might be, on the other side of that temporary pain is the other self.
You, whether you're stuck, whether you're in pain, whether you're suffering, you still have this flame inside you that is burning. And when you actively engage in your own campaign of misery, you are creating literally a cancer inside of you that eats at you.
Pain motivates significantly faster and stronger than pleasure does. Like, people are like, no, passion's the right way. It's like, point a gun at a family member, all of a sudden, 10 out of 10 motivation, pain. And so, like, I think people should use their pain more.
Everything in your life, there's an opposite, right? To everything. There's up, there's down, there's in, there's out, there's east, there's west. There's an opposite. So whatever you're going through, this is what I had to remember constantly. The pain, the difficulty, the hell, there was an opposite. And I refused to leave this planet until I got to see what that opposite is. I'm living it now, and it's the most beautiful thing in the world. So please, whatever you do, push till you get to the opposite of the pain that you're feeling, the hurt, the fear, whatever it is, push. That's the resilience. Push until you see the opposite of it. It is so sweet. And my prayer for everybody here, everybody watching, get there. I promise you, get there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.